Hey everybody. I can hear myself. 1 second. It totally was repaired. Okay, let's try that again. Hey everybody, welcome back to Never Surrender. We're early today. I got an opportunity to go live early, so I'm going to take it, and we're going to go as long. It might go to the normal 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. It all depends how I'm feeling. Spilt Guinness all over your desk? I hope not over a keyboard or anything. Who do we have so far? We have Marcus in here, Engineer Coffee, and Llama in the Desert. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic potato day and your week is going great so far. If you're on the Discord, you saw an announcement I made earlier. We now have a Steam group, so it'll be easier to whitelist people for events on servers and also to game with each other. Just keep in mind, and I put it in the announcement, that if you're adding somebody like me or Engineer Coffee or anybody else that is on the Steam group or just anybody in the community, please message them first, especially if your name is vastly different from what we would know you as. It's really confusing because I personally ignore any random Steam requests if somebody hasn't said, hey, I'm adding you or something like that, or someone I don't game with or talk to occasionally or more often. I definitely ignore those requests. Hey Mattias, it's great to see you. Okay, if you weren't here last week, we are currently grinding down the listening post that we took out. We got a reactor, a Prototech reactor, and we got a small grid jump drive. Oh yeah, I can grind these out. Also, feel free, any feedback on the stream, as I am testing out some new settings right now, and there might be issues because I've only done small private tests, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go dump these components real quick. We still have a ton of work to do in there with repairing, which we will be doing most of our repairing once we get back to Disco Potato. Dom from Discord. Oh, Dom the wolf. I don't remember your full name right now. The gentleman? The gentleman? Why am I forgetting the exact wording of your Discord name? But yeah, it's great to see you. This is still going to take a little bit. I mean, it hasn't taken that long. We're going to help build and repair, grind this out. Hopefully grab the easier blocks like the light armor. Please let me know if there's any graphical issues and it doesn't look normal or looks worse quality than it normally does, as I will quickly drop the stream and restart it with the default settings, if that is the case. What do I have in my... Okay. Any thoughts on ground units at some point in this series? Dom the Gentleman Wolfman. That's what it is. Okay, okay. I got some of the parts there. Yeah, I'm not live this early, but I had the opportunity and I decided to take it. On this series, I don't plan on ever going to a planet. Unless I really need the resources, but I shouldn't need to go to a planet for anything. I've gone to the moon for ice or gold. Gold. We went there for gold. Yeah, phone. If everybody watching their phone, I wouldn't have to worry about settings at all. EC. Imagine that.
Inventory full.
I look forward to eventually having a dedicated streaming PC, but that's when things really pick up around here. That I still have hope for happening eventually one day. When I become big famous streamer. Good, looks good to you, Marcus. That's good to hear. And I personally will watch the VOD back just to check. And if the setting, if it just looks better in the default or the settings that I had before, we'll go back to those. As long as it's watchable. I know my limitations with my system and what it can handle. I hate that we have to stream to 720p rather than 1080. But I'm just trying to make the best with what I have. So is everybody having a good day so far? A good week? The week's coming to an end for people that work Monday through Friday jobs. I'm having a great potato day so far. Just had a fantastic lunch. I actually, oh no, I did not eat potatoes. I should have ate potatoes. Almost forgot where I was going. I'll be happy to get back to the Disco Potato. We need to finish up the Spudweiser Light. And then we eventually need to work on... So I was thinking to... When we actually do the Never Surrender scenario, the waves, I'm thinking of a drone carrier ship. We might use a script like SAM. Or even... there's Sprig's auto docking script, and there's also one that allows you to control drone formations. There's a lot of options out there. Made mashed potatoes with large pieces of meat. That sounds really good. We just had carrots, Brussels sprouts, and sausage for lunch. I am full up. The name Aegir has been given to a planet that's existence has been reconfirmed by the JWST. Who's the JWST? I feel like I should know who the JWST is. Mashed potatoes, large pieces of meat, and coffee. Yeah. I did have a coffee this morning. I don't always drink a coffee, but I did have one this morning. Hello there, Amarok. How is your day going? Amarok, I don't know if you saw it, but I got a lot of compliments about your rings for the race event, and especially that last one, the statue, the angel statue. What is in this? Oh, all that nickel we can take back. Vanilla NPC drones are a bit OP anymore, so have your own drone. Yeah. But I think these drones, I don't know how these drones are going to behave. The Never Surrender drones. Hourgath was saying something about them being outdated. General Kenobi. Nice. The James Webb Space Telescope. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have known that abbreviation. Is it a water planet, Llama? It's the only way I would think that they would name a planet Aegir. If it was mostly consisted of water. Like, I mean, more so than Earth. Like a Camino style. All day meeting upper management for my client. I'm guessing that's not a lot of fun.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
It's a gas giant. That's kind of a weird choice then. Unless they're just really running out of names. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, we have a pirate salvage carrier somewhere nearby. 10 kilometers. We should be able to handle it. Let's check real quick what our turrets are set to. Let us check what our turrets are set to real quick. Weapons. Yeah, we should be able to handle it if they send something out to us. Lots of stress and nodding. You're ready for happy hour? Similar mass and size to Jupiter? What is Jupiter the Roman god of? I'm forgetting right now. Not that I think they named these planets based off of information like that. Time for vodka. Yeah, definitely. Vodka day. Potato day. I'm always looking forward to these potato days. I hope you guys are also. We get to get harassed by drones. And talk about potatoes. We are getting there. Then we will jump back to our potato home. I look forward to getting some building done since we have the time right now. We can get a lot of building done on Spudweiser Light. Jupiter is not the sun god or of music. Apollo is the Greek god of the sun and music. Jupiter is Zeus's. Okay. We have a stupid shakedown drone near us. You're not gonna do very well, shakedown drone. I'd like to hurry this up because I really don't feel like dealing with a bruiser drone. We are a little bit down on armament on the Leviathan right now. You know nothing, Amaron? You know plenty. Hey, Tony. It's great to see you. I hope your potato day is going well. And Prime. Hey, Prime. Welcome to the stream. Hey, David. What am I doing? So I'm trying to fill in for Beeble not being around. No, that's not exactly. I had an opportunity to stream early, so I'm taking it. There's work we got to get done in this series, so might as well go live.
Inventory full.
Yeah, poor Beebs. It is not fun being sick. I've definitely been there and had to miss streams multiple times. I do hope that he recovers quickly. Shakedown drone's gonna be harassing us. I don't know how much longer it's gonna take. We might be able to do it. No. I was gonna say we have the time to grind the rest of this, but I don't think we do. The shakedown drone's definitely gonna call on more drones, so we'll have to deal with those.
Inventory full.
We definitely will have to deal with those. Yeah, if he drank some Beeble juice, that should make him feel better. Engine coffee. I'm not sure. It was kind of questionable what Beeble juice consisted of, so it may be not a positive thing. There's so much heavy armor. Where's Sarek when you need him? All this heavy armor for Sarek. Liquid Beeble.
Energy low.
Yeah, exactly, Marcus. We don't need to go much further on that topic. In my defense, when I first heard Beetlejuice, it came out of, like, my daughter said it because she was saying Beetlejuice, kind of like Beetlejuice. You summon him by saying it 3 times. So there was nothing weird about it. There was nothing weird ever meant about it from me, at least. I have 1 minute remaining. I'm sorry to tell you, Shakedown Drone, but it's not happening. I'm not really sorry to tell you.
Inventory full.
We got to be getting full up on inventory, possibly. It's going to be a heavy ship. All these components. We should be able to repair a lot of the ship. Can we do this in a minute? I don't think so. We definitely got a lot further than I thought we would.
Inventory full.
See, like, are we doing Idiocracy there too? Reference, Beeble? Or EC? I called you Beeble for a second. It's got those electrolytes you crave. Brondo or whatever it was.
Full.
I will regret this. I will, especially if my game freezes or whatever just happened. This is awkward. Did Space Engineers just crash? Space Engineers just had a weird hiccup. Yeah, I'm having some weird issues. That was weird. What are we shooting at? A scavenger drone? We should be able to handle that. What guns do we have shooting at it? I don't even know what ammo we're at right now. No, no, no. Looks like your grinder's already gone at least. There, you're dealt with. Is there another one coming in? Yeah, maybe it was the encounter with these new settings. We'll see. I may just have to go back to the old stream settings. I just wanted to try something different. If I could push out a little bit better quality, take some of the weight off of my CPU for streaming. Kamikaze drones, yeah, they're pretty brutal. Those scavenger ones just come in and try to grind your ship. Shakedown drone's still hanging out there. We don't have too much longer. Too much more to grind to get out of here. Let's check our ammo right now. Inventory ammo. Yeah, we still got a ton of ammo. Is this going to our guns though? Let's check that. Let's check that. Check like our assaults. So we have our assault count. No. So we have an issue somewhere. Yeah, we really need to get back and repair up because we have some conveyor port or yeah, some conveyors down somewhere. I had a feeling that we had some conveyor issues. So if you say ravioli 3 times, the Chef Boyardee, he might. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Drones are always our enemy here. I mean, obviously, but man, drones have caused us such headaches lately. These new drones, I was just talking with, I think, Steel Helix the other day, that these drones, I got so used to the way that the drones used to act. Everything tied down. This is down. That is still locked. Yep, we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Back home we go. Okay, let's get our jump drive. Let's get this pointed to Disco Potato. Our guns aren't off, right? Some of them are. National... It's not, there's no gravity field. Okay, where is Disco Potato? This way. Shouldn't be a gravity field. Maybe we'll just jump. Do we have our space? If we jump like this way, so let's go to our jump drive, max jump that way. Remove, let's max jump it. Let's just get out of here right now. You have an AI defense combat block on your ship. It allows a turret. Yeah, I do know that, Llama. Thank you. I actually have a combat video coming out eventually that is going to that explains all the things that people don't think about, like angled armor or just armor deformation, and then going over all the turrets and everything. There should be a defense block on here. It's probably destroyed. But there's generally a defense block on this. We should be full up on components, right? Yeah, look how much metal grids we have. We have a ton of steel plates. Now we can actually weld. Let's get our let's get our build and repairs over to weld before grind. Let's get some of this damage fixed up. Yeah, I'm slowly working on it, Prime. I want it to be how I envision it, so I'm taking my time and I'm not forcing myself to get the video done. At first I was, after the field work, like the cargo ship overview, and then the game evolution, is going over how awesome the game is these days, and then looking forward to 207. I was trying to push out the combat video, but it felt like I was rushing in it and it just wasn't going to be a good video. So I'm working on it as I go. I'm just not trying to rush it too much. Yeah, we need find a good detailing shop. Do some body work. I mean, a bunch is getting repaired now. We have the components to repair a bunch of this. Let's look at the projector real quick while we wait. We're still missing a huge amount of our ship, but most of it's armor blocks. Look at that, 200 armor blocks. But we can just watch this go up. We'll just leave it on the screen while we wait for the jump trap. Measure twice, cut once. Yes, exactly. Why rush out that? I have done that with videos in the past that as a content creator, I get stressed out or anxious, and I'm like, I need to get a video out. I'm missing an opportunity to get a video out. And it's never good. It's better just to wait, get the video out the right way. This is nice watching the ship actually get repaired as we're sitting here. I will say, though, I am definitely not going to be using Nanobot in any other series. It's way too easy, and it's a little cheesy. We have 4 minutes left on that, so let's go back to the projector. Did our defense block it? No. Our AI blocks that we made, did any of our AI blocks? We didn't save that. AI offense? So offense is there. What about our move? No, we don't have our move block down there. Let's go check engineering real quick while we're waiting. Yeah, up here we added an AI move block, I think, up there, but we never blueprinted that version of the ship. We'll do that all when we get back, and then we'll blueprint it and put it in the... Oh, we did blueprint it. Wait, did we blueprint it? Let's check. Leviathan. That's the combat video, Leviathan. That's not... Here it is. Let's actually turn off build and repair real quick. Let's turn off build and repair. That's not how you spell build. Let's turn these blocks off real quick. Let's go to the projector and load in. We do have actually the blueprint with the updated stuff. Never surrender one. What just happened there? Did that just mess up? Okay, okay. Yeah, it's just saying that it can't do the, it can't do the pipsqueaks. Okay, that is wrong. Let's go in the projector and get this lined up real quick. Projector. Let's reset all these. Let us roll it. Where did that just put it? They're upside down. What am I missing? The only way to armor ship is 3 to 5 layers of heavy armor on the outside. No way they're getting through that. I mean, they still could get through that, Tony. My video should explain a lot of the armor mechanics and the best way to build a ship. Why do people call build and repair Bob? I don't actually know why. Because Bob the Builder? That is now backwards. So we need to do that and then that? No, that and then that. That looks good. And get this to there, and then look where we are left and right. We need to go up a little bit. Is that right? That looks right. But is it? Let me just check the projector real quick. $20 is right. No, 21 is where we want. Let me just double check. I just don't want to do this right and start, or do this wrong and start doing, yeah. So it's right there. That looks right. Okay. So that's the right projector. And then we're going to go build and repairs back on. Am I missing something? Let's look at chat real quick. Hey, Game Dork. It's great to see you. You're barely recovered from your hangover. Captain Shaq gave nickname years ago. Well, you don't. Luckily, you don't have to listen to everything Shaq says. But I never understood the Bob thing because it's build and repair. I've seen people call it bar, and that makes sense. Definitely seen people call it bar more often than Bob, because Bob, unless you're just calling it Bob the Builder. That should be much better. That should... We now need to go back... We need to jump real quick. And then we need to go look at engineering. And then we're having... What is this issue that solved this again? I can't remember what it was. Was it the gravity drive? That solved this last time. We were having issues with the blind jump last time, and I can't remember what solved it. How's your day going so far, Game Dork? Okay, it was the gravity drive. Okay, let's go down into engineering, and there's some blocks we're gonna have to grind out because the other blueprint has those other AI blocks. Yeah, this one. That should be it. Yeah. So that's what this version has, is the AI move block and the offensive block. Is work tomorrow? Is it nighttime, Dom? Hey, Dread Mechanic. How is your potato day going? So we're missing, I'm guessing, some of the thruster components for those thrusters. Did we lose our right thrusters? We must have lost those in other combat. Oh, we didn't close that gate. Yeah, it's night for you. Thank you for stopping by, Dom. It was great to see you. You're on coffee number 2. Mrs. has had her pool time. It's potato day. So all is good so far. That's great to hear, Game Dork. I mean, maybe not great if you're actually experiencing a hangover, but I hope you feel better. Apparently just hanging out here, trying to get back home, or repair up, and hope that we don't get back to a base that's destroyed. Was I raised in... I was not raised in a barn. I was raised in a city. Born and raised. You have a good one too, Dom. Thanks, Marcus, for that post in the Discord. I usually know, I don't pay too much attention to the Roman gods, so I don't always know their Greek counterparts. Oh, how much more time do we have than jump drive? 3 more minutes. We have about 2 more jumps till we get back. I'm so happy that we have all these prototech blocks. Look how nice this prototech block looks. They're doing such an amazing design. If you checked out, cut myself short there, but if you checked out the seat that they showed today in Space Engineers 2, looks fantastic. But even the blocks for Space Engineers 1, these updated blocks look fantastic. You grew up in an old converted Undertakers? Probably explains a lot. Yeah, but I mean, maybe. Probably. It's a unique way to grow up. I can speak English. Do our guns now have their stuff in? Let's look at our assault guns. A jump ring. This usually has a longer jump. And we're going to be eventually moving away from the Leviathan. I just really wanted to have a nice warship that could go smack the Factotum around, because we were getting smacked around a lot in our carrion. You're an awesome person, though, Dread. So whatever growing up you had turned you into that type of person. Didn't ever grow up, Marcus? No. I'm pretty sure you're the oldest among us, but definitely still kid at heart. Okay, let's check our jump drive. We have a minute until we can jump again. What do we have coming in there? A pirate scout drone. Another thing to talk about, we have a new moderator in the Discord that's going to be focusing on helping out with running the events, because right now it's basically either me or Engineering Coffee that are doing these events. And it definitely helps having people jump in and help out. I mean, Kaz has been helping out. He did the community build, but he's a little overwhelmed right now. We're trying to get the community build running up, or going. This next racing event, we're trying to get that going. And definitely for future events, always looking for help. Marcus? Game Dork? Or I could be wrong. Maybe Game Dork's the oldest. Marcus is 100. Marcus is like 90 years old. You have a freighter that has 15 or 20 bobs in it? That'd be crazy. I look forward to not using build and repair again, to be honest. You do stuff, EC. Don't. I didn't really do anything for your apartment complex. Someone called you Ancient One, Marcus. Okay. We jump here, and then we should have only one more jump till we're back home. Didn't really miss anything, Dave. We're just jumping back to the potato. What is our max jump right now? Oh, I can't look until it's recharged. The ship is looking a lot better right now, isn't it? Almost fully welded up. Missing that camera? I hate how some of the blocks don't come back. Let us check our AI systems. This AI systems group is supposed to consist of AI move. Okay, okay. And then we have the event controller, right? What does this event controller do? Those are just extra event controllers that we're not using for anything. So that AI system should just turn on AI. What does this do? AI system controller? Is that not built right now? It has to be built because it's showing it. So where's that event controller? Oh, it's not called an event controller. Let's check that this still does all the things it should do. Okay, yeah, it's good. Hey, it's a Duke. How am I missing Duke? Where? There he is. Lurking and working, Duke. It's great to see you. You have a stream tonight, right, Duke? Yeah, Engineer Coffee creates content. Did you know that? He's one of those content creators. So he has the sound off so we can all talk about Duke. Well, I can talk about Duke. You guys can't because he can read what you say. But if you talk out loud, he can't hear you. I believe he does too. I think I've seen a video of Engineer Coffee somewhere. You still have the geezer crown, Game Dark? Oh, how much time do we have on this jump drive? I'm looking forward to getting some work done on this Budweiser Light right now. We have two unidentified signals. We're not going to hitting anything right now. I really want to get Budweiser Light built. We need to take this off the bar because it's not part of the ship anymore. Let's check our projection real quick. No, it's not our projection. That's not how you spell projection. So it's still getting work done. Still repairing up stuff. I wonder what it's not going to be able to build. Like some of the Thrusters? Yeah, it's not going to be able to build those thrusters. Before we jump, we need to check our range on jump. Yeah, Duke streams tonight at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's Stellar Garage. That's the one where he's doing just creative building. Which is pretty fun to watch. Me personally, I like watching people build in creative. Grandpa? Game Dork's your grandpa, Amarok? Are you my grandpa? Father? Grandfather? Where have you been, grandfather? I have jokingly called Marcus my dad. That's why I blame him for everything. We have 3 minutes on the jump drive. 3 minutes till we escape this awkward conversation. Okay, let's point a little bit closer. Like there. We should be able to jump there. Check the projector again. I really do like watching the projection. Like things get repaired. Sitting on the porch drinking coffee and yelling, yeah, get off my yard. Kids that aren't even near your yard, you just yell at them. Blame daddy issues. Should do that even if you're not old. Just yell at random children and tell them to get off your yard. Should be slowing down though, because there are definitely, and I don't even see, there's definitely like stuff we can't repair, but I don't even see the thrusters on here. Okay, jump drive. 1 minute until we can jump. I just turned 40. What, like a week ago? Our community is definitely mid-30s plus. I've seen most people. Is the projector still welding stuff up? Yes, it is. Just very slowly. It's mainly doing the armor blocks. Are we about out of steel plates? Nope, we still have a ton of steel plates. I wonder how the conveyor network looks like it's pretty good now. I don't know what we'd be missing for components. It looks like we pretty much have everything. Except for like thruster components and stuff. Okay, we should be able to jump. Here we go. And then we're probably going to have to do a small jump after this. Are we going to be close to the space base? Are we going to actually see the space base? Oh, we're 45 from the space base. We're 71 from the disco potato. Space base right over there. Let's head towards our home, though. We want the potato. 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 I hear build and repair freaking out. Maybe. Yeah. And my wife, Dr. H. Quinzel, might be the youngest one here. I need to rewatch the Lord of the Rings movies. It's been a while. I definitely want to do is sit through and have my, like, with my kids and watch through the Lord of the Rings movies. I've just been waiting until they're old enough to where they're not like, is it done yet? Have we watched it yet? I don't know what you're on about there, Amarok. Rooster banana, rooster banana. Are you feeling okay, Amarok? Are we there? Exactly. It's like, are we there yet? I'm pretty sure the dads out there have watched a movie that they're really excited about and they have their kids watching it. And the kids are just not having it. Either it's dated, the movie is just not fun to watch anymore. We're getting most of this done. Chicken banana? What am I missing? Chicken banana? Like, I feel lost. Yeah, we're in the old folks home. Welcome to the old folks home. I could watch Lord of the Rings all the time. I mean, I understand there's probably like, I would get slightly tired of it, but it's a movie I can watch a lot of. Yeah, Engineer Coffee is one of those book readers, those smart people. I can't read books anymore. It's not like I've lost the ability to read, it's just I lost the ability to enjoy reading. It's a song? I don't know the song. You should post the song in Discord. Yeah, it is a shame that we won't get more Expanse, David. I love The Expanse. I watched The Expanse way too late. Because I knew it was I watched it after it was already canceled. And that it's hard to get into a show knowing that it's canceled, knowing that what if you get addicted to the show, but there's no more episodes. I read a lot as a teenager, but as I've gotten older, I've just grown out of reading, just not really enjoyed it as much, or find it really hard to get into the book. I've read a few books since then, but not like I used to. We're at 60%. Will we make it back to potato before our jump drive recharges? Stargate's a show I got tired of. And I apologize to all you Stargate fans out there, but I watched Stargate back when it first aired. I liked those seasons. I can't even remember, like SG-1 or whatever it was called. That Stargate was amazing, but then it lost me with like Atlantis and all these other different Stargates. I got really lost in that. I couldn't get it drawn in. I was not very interested in the show. I would love some more Expanse or something in that same style. The Expanse was such an amazing show. It really was. That's another one I look forward to when the kids get older to watch, go back and watch The Expanse with them. Yeah, I absolutely loved SG-1. That was a fantastic show. I also have a hard time. So there's like old sci-fi. We've talked about this before, but like old sci-fi series that I just can't get into because I never did back then, and now I just feel like they're so dated, like Battlestar Galactica or Firefly. There's other ones, but there's like some that are just held in such high regard, the series, and they're just not that easy to get back into these days. I'm probably missing some other ones, but those are the two that come to mind right now. Yeah, the Stargate movie was really good. Maybe I'll give it another try, because Battlestar Galactica has a weird... Like, maybe I'll have you, EC, or someone else that is a fan of Battlestar Galactica tell me the order to watch it in that it doesn't feel awkward, because if I remember... There's a weird way you have to do it to where it doesn't... Because there was like a mini-series or something. And then the series started, or like a movie or something. Like, it's weird. Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch the old Battlestar Galactica, but I know there's like something you have to watch before watching the actual... the new reboot season of Battlestar Galactica. That's what it is. It's the one in the mini series, and then you should start the show. The Orville, that was... I can't remember his name right now. The dude that did Family Guy, right? Was that his show, or he was on that show? I haven't said anything about Firefly. I just said it's not something I can get into these days. There are certain shows that I wish that I watched as they launch, because trying to jump into them now is just not possible, and The Expanse is not one of those. I feel like The Expanse is as amazing now as it was when it was airing. Seth MacFarlane, yeah. Okay, let's be lazy and jump to the... No, we're still slowing down. We can't be lazy yet. No, let's do a blind jump of about... How many kilometers? 20 something? Let's see how bad of an idea this was. That was a pretty good jump. How many seasons were there of Firefly? Galaxy Quest is the best Trek movie ever. Galaxy Quest is amazing. Did we ever get that other top-mounted camera? Yeah, that should be the two fronts. So that's... Why are there three of these? That's a scout one. Okay. Which one's which? I don't know. That's left, that's right. Let's name them real quick, because I don't know why they're not named. And let's see what's inside of our... That's the right one, so we know on top. Perfect. Let us go to our home. This is going to be a building stream again. Are you ready? "13 episodes in a movie." Are we doing Community now? 6 seasons in a movie? It got canceled before they finished filming. That's depressing. Yeah, so after I repair this is just getting back. We're going to dock this with Spludwiser Light, and then we're getting work on actually finishing building Spludwiser Light. We are missing thrusters. I totally forgot. We're missing our left side thrusters. We need to do a little spinning maneuver here. Blow us down. You don't like what Disney's doing to Star Wars? I mean, there's been some bad Star Wars from Disney, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Boba Fett. Other than that, I don't know what you would say would be bad Star Wars. Yes, it can only turn right. It can't turn left. The moon drifting through a new star system every week. When was that made, though? Space 1999. How dare you, Marcus? Yeah, Prime is also a content creator. I mean, you probably are possibly working, Marcus, so it's forgiven. Yeah, why can't we stop? Are we gonna smack into our potato? Probably. Now I feel like I need to watch Firefly. So then I can be disappointed like everybody else that it got canceled. That was actually what stopped me from not watching The Expanse for a long time, though, which I did say a little bit earlier. Was knowing how upset people were that it was canceled. Early 1970s. It's not a movie I've ever watched. Where is... Okay. I don't know that we can dock until the thrusters get repaired. We gotta check those thrusters get repaired, and then we'll try to dock. We're closing in on the range that they can actually start repairing. I want to be disappointed like everyone else. I want to be in the same... no, I don't know. No, it's definitely not how it's supposed to work, but... I've heard that it's still an amazing show, and there has to be a reason that you're disappointed it was canceled. Because still what was there was an amazing show. Repair my thrusters. It's nice that our potato's still here. Hey, look. We have one side thruster. Two side thrusters. Three side thrusters. Come on, count with me, people. This is like a children's show. 4. Ha ha ha. Oh, is that right? Let's go to Strange Sci-Fi. So the first Strange Sci-Fi I watched was Red Dwarf. That was my introduction to Strange Sci-Fi. So we are fully operational. Thank you, Fallen. I think you recorded something today. Wait, aren't you, when's your wedding with Foxy? Red Dwarf was fantastic. Okay. I did not know that, or I did know that about Expanse, but I forgot. So Amazon just did an actual nice thing of trying to conclude this story, because Sci-Fi wasn't going to. Marcus, can we get a Foxy shout out? Is it it's Foxy Plays, right? Tomorrow's your wedding, that's what it is. I hope the day goes as good as it can and there aren't any complications. It's a big, awesome day. Tap it in, tap it in. And we are back home. Okay, two things we need to do is make sure we get the small grid jump drive offloaded and the reactor. I don't know what that reactor I'm thinking is going to go in. I think I'm going to put that reactor in the drone carrier ship that we build for the drone waves. Farscape, that's another show. Is Farscape like a must watch? I think I tried to watch that recently and I could not get into that. Which side? I never remember which side the base is. Let's just open all the doors. Oh yeah, it's down. So let's get these things offloaded, then let's get looking at the Spudweiser light. Let's destroy some of these build and repairs need to be destroyed. This doesn't need to be here. Oh, that got built because it was part of the... Whatever, that'll get built again. It's fine to leave in, I guess. So first things first, we're going to... Oh, that's just part of the blueprint. I forgot. That's not, though. We need to get this repaired up eventually, the pipsqueak, and get the other pipsqueak built, possibly. Okay, let's see if we can fit this somewhere inside our little bay area that we have for our Protec components. In the base, I think there's room. Sliders was a fun and campy sci-fi show in the 80s. Yeah, I know that show, too. Farce Cake is a classic tree. How many? I've done 0 waves, Morton, because once you start it, it just keeps going. I've never done the actual scenario. Hey, Foxy. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome day for you. I hope it is as awesome and everything goes the way you want it to. Let's open this up. Let's see if we have a place. We don't, do we? There's no room in here. We'll have to make room. Let's rethink this, the way this could be in here. I mean, we could just shove them on this side. Let's just close this up. Let us just close this up, get really close and bonk this in. And see if we can get this in somewhere over here. I'm actually going to drop it off right here and we'll do the rest by hand. That's not dangerous at all. We'll leave this here in case we need to grab it again. We're going to put a plate somewhere around here. I don't know why I have blue. There's got to be a reason for that. So what am I missing in chat? I'm definitely missing some chat. Farscape is a little rough to get into, but my wife and I love Jim Henson, so we liked it. Farscape, yeah, that's a pretty funny name. Star Trek, The Next Generation, Star Trek DS9 were two of my favorites. I can never really get into Star Trek. I definitely watched Star Trek. It was with... Oh, I said I was doing this by hand. I watched Star Trek when it was... What's his face? I'm forgetting. Jean-Luc Picard. Whatever his name is. Professor X. That's the Star Trek I watched. And definitely not all of it. Okay, let's get you back on the ship. What are you missing, really? One of your Gatling? You're missing actually a lot. But let's get you back on the ship. No, we have to grab... Oh, where are we going to put that? We have to put that reactor somewhere. Can we leave it on the Leviathan right now? We could. We could definitely leave that reactor on the Leviathan right now. It's not really in the way. You still watch the original Star? I love all of Star. I mean, my favorite Star Wars content is still the Clone Wars animated series. But I definitely love all Star Wars. My least favorite was the Boba Fett TV show. Babylon 5, that's another one. I tried to get into Babylon 5 and I couldn't get into that. Star Trek seems like it would be amazing to watch, especially the newer stuff. What is going on here? That's bothering me. I don't know why. I like whoever is the captain. He played a Black Bolt in Multiverse and in the TV show. Whoever that actor is, I really like him. Okay, this is what our goal is, though. We are going to be working on finishing up Spudweiser Light. Do I still want this coming out? So we need to look at shaping of things. Coloring is going to be something we're going to do. Do we have all the thrusters set the way that we want them? I think they're all piped up. It looks like it. We're going to need weapons. We do have some weapons already. This is such a mess of a ship. I don't think we need this anymore. What is this? This is a basic... We don't need a basic refiner anymore either. Why was there so much stuff in that basic refiner? Is there a place I can dump stuff right here? Did they get the rest of it? It looks like it. This doesn't look attached to anything now. That is not attached. The ship is not attached now. Oh no. I've made mistakes. Yeah, hold on, hold on. We'll redo this. We'll redo this. So what we're gonna want from this is now armored conveyor to a connector here. We might not be able to place the connector right now though. Where am I looking? That should be right. It's not going to build that, is it? We need to get in and move away a little bit. Why isn't it going to build that, though? No, okay, it is. Okay. We need the turn off parking. And it's ready to lock. Yeah, he played back bolt. I didn't mind that series too much. I mean, it was rough. Don't get me wrong, Marcus. That series was rough. I can't remember what it was called. Legends or something? I think it was Legends, Marcus. I think that's what it was called. It was a funky show. I would definitely not suggest anybody watch it, but I didn't hate it. But it was interesting. So we're gonna need our pink color. That should still be connected over there. Is it still welding stuff up? Are we not grinding now because there's still stuff being welded? What is it welding? Let us check a projector real quick. Projector, the Leviathan projector. There's catwalks or something missing, which can't be done because of that, so we'll actually turn that off. Does that mean that it'll start grinding? Probably not. We have to grind ourselves. We could actually put a gun right here. Can you guys please grind? It would be awesome. Why aren't they grinding? I really don't understand. They shouldn't be welding anything. Let's check our build and repairs. I can't spell build. So this one is weld before grind. I should have one just set up for grind, and we said that. Let's set this one up just to grind. Grind if weld gets stuck? Why have I never seen that before? Let's see if that does anything. Oh, Inhumans, that was it. What is Legends? I don't remember now. Later, Engine Coffee. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. Yeah, get some sleep, Fallen Foxy, and have a fantastic day tomorrow. It's still not gonna do it. Let's switch, try one more thing. For build and repair. It does have the color, right? Yeah, 333. Okay. Grind before weld. Does that make you grind? No? Am I gonna have to make you grind only? What is your problem? Nothing. Let's go down here real quick. Set current build color. That's already the right thing. It's just not gonna do it. Okay, let's just switch it back to build. I don't know why it's not grinding here at the base. I really don't. Just set this back to its default settings. Let's grind this out. So I actually want right here. What am I missing? We have, oh, Phil is here. Hey, Phil. It's great to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So I actually want, and then we're going to put a container here. No, we're not. We're not going to put a container there. We are going to put a turret here, though. A turret. Do I not have any turrets on the action bar? Why do I have a random... Okay, I want... What do I want here? I kind of want an assault here. Then I think we're going to do some heavy armor around this. That's probably what we're going to do. We definitely have the resources to build it around that. That means we can grind this out now. You always use it, grind if well gets stuck? Yeah, I've never used it in walk mode before. Let's finish this out the way it's supposed to be over here. So this should be what? Like wrong way. Like that. And then this block. And then I know what block next. That block. Perfect. And we'll just light armor this for right now. And that should finish that side out. What are we missing? We need a way to cover all this up. This area needs to look better. We're still going to have a docking place over here.
Energy low.
Energy is low. What can we sit in real quick? There's a mining ship somewhere around here. Let's get in the mining ship. And we're almost getting close to our normal start time. Everything's feeling better right now, streaming with these settings. I'm hoping that everything's still great. Everybody said it was. We have the Lost Observer Drone out there. Well, we're building right now, Lost Observer Drone. I'm sorry, and you can't really help us build. I would like to get this all closed up in here. We're gonna eventually need to get that conveyored up. Was this just... What was going on here? Are we just gonna end up getting rid of a lot of this? The interior is gonna be a mess. I kind of want to do it after we get the shape of everything. So we had 4 thrusters that way. It would probably be a good idea to get some... I have an idea. So then we conveyor. I want a conveyor. Straight conveyor there. Where do we have hydrogen thruster? Right there, right there. Not you. Have we been... Yeah, we've been using that. No, we're not going to be able to do that. Hydrogen thruster right there. We'll get our ion back over there. We're going to leave some of the original ship design here. Because we have to pay homage to that. I didn't mean to do that. That's right, right? No, that's not right. That wasn't right. That's right. Yeah. Okay. And then these ones back here. So there's definitely some breaking points here. Okay, that did that to that. Let's mimic that over here. Yep. And then we need that. And that. And that. Everyone make sure to give this stream a thumbs up. If you like the stream so far, we're going to be here for a while. Probably, I'm aiming to go to the normal time. If you like what you're seeing, please leave a like. So that gets our thrusters here, and we'll get that one Hydra there. I kind of want to... this, though. I want to get rid of this, what was going on here. We're going to remodel this area right here. So I'm thinking, yeah, right about there. Could we get batteries or more thrust? We might be able to get more hydro thrusters in here, actually. This doesn't go... Does this go down as a... Okay, okay. Yeah, that goes into the interior. I think chat fell asleep. We ended that conversation about the sci-fi series, and chat fell asleep. Okay, we need to cover this area somehow. Grab that block. Oops, that's not the right orientation. Grab this block. And then we want this flipped like that. Hey, Ramboli. Yeah, it's nice. It's what I do too. Prime, I always hit like the second I get in the stream. Especially because I'll get chatting and totally forget to hit like a lot of the times. I'll just get too involved in the chatting and forget to do it. That should mimic that out there. We're gonna probably do a... So I was thinking we're gonna get a turret. You know what we're doing with this glass right now? We can put something here. So hold on. I actually have an idea now. That should work. Because I definitely want to protect this. We probably get rid of this. We can get turrets off somehow off of this. You're gonna make dinner? Okay. Hasn't done it. Thanks, Marcus. It's not aggressive or anything. We want a T right here. Oh, no, no, we don't want a T. We want a full conveyor. Actually, don't want a conveyor. I want a... cargo container. I do not want it in that orientation, though. It always bothers me. I want this in the correct orientation. Probably get more in there. Perfect. Okay, then up here, I'm actually going to... we're going to go off of this with a... straight up. We're going to bring the armor across this. Wait, we should probably do heavy armor right here. Where's our heavy armor? Heavy armor here. There's definitely some metalheads in here. We'll listen to a bunch of death metal, melodic death metal, a little bit of black metal. I used to listen to a ton of power metal and thrash metal, speed metal when I was younger. One, two, three, four. Let's close that out perfectly over top of it, and then we're going to get another turret here. Probably going to do another assault. Turn idle movement off. That gets us 3 assaults up top, which is really nice. Looks like we're going to be getting rid of this. Let's get some of these blocks in here real quick. So a lot of these, I'm placing these light armor down, and I'm thinking of replacing them in greebling down the line. We are going to need this to go up. Not upside down. Like that. Yeah, that should be right. Let's just get this in here while I see it. Brutal Legends? Yeah, it was that video game. Didn't Jack Black have something to do with that? Okay, now what block? We want a block from here off of this, right? Yeah, that block there on that side. We're going to continue this. We can't really do that here. Probably going to have to get rid of this, too. We're just doing some shape in here. Trying to figure out the top shape of this. We are going to get turrets off the side. We're not going to be able to do one right there, so we'll probably have to go out one more. These are facing down. Can we get turrets now off of this side? I was actually thinking we're going to do these off the side. You think he voices the main character? Yeah, I think so too. It's been a while though. That's an old game. Okay, I'm not liking how this looks right here. So we're actually gonna bring that out. And no, we're gonna heavy armor that out. Inventory full. Where's our heavy armor? Heavy armor's right here. Please pick that up. Thank you. Means we could also take this out too. We have the components, so we might as well heavy armor at least for this side of it.
Inventory full.
Grab that inside one. Come on. Thank you. Nah, we should do it this side too. Oops. Grinding too much. Probably end up replacing those windows.
Inventory full.
Oh, Ozzy plays the Prince of Darkness in the Brutal. I did not know that.
Inventory full.
Not a bad idea, Phil. Just for right now, let's do something like this. No, let's not. Let's not. I got a better idea. My favorite block. We'll actually do these with... I have beam blocks anywhere? No, I do not. I do not have any beam blocks. They're right here in the beginning. Right there like that. Do the same thing on this side.
No energy.
Are you here? Oh crap, I'm dying. I'm dying. There we go. I'm sorry to hear that, Ramboli. Can we? Oh, this doesn't give us... Refill does not give us health, life. No. We would need the med bay. Is the med bay still inside here somewhere? Now this block doesn't make sense.
Inventory full.
I guess none of these outside ones make sense right now.
Inventory full.
We could actually leave that right now. No, I'm thinking of redoing a lot of these window blocks.
Full.
I'm also thinking that could be a possible bad idea. Okay, we're still back over here. Let's figure out what we're doing with this mess right here.
Inventory full.
Probably not having those.
Inventory full. Inventory.
Probably not having either of those there. Error. Where is this lost observer drone? Not near. It's gotta be near us, right? I don't see the lost observer drone. Weird. Okay. What are we doing? Grinding these out.
Inventory.
I don't know where that lost observer drone is. Are we gonna be able to see? It's definitely talking very close to us about something. I just don't know where it's hanging out right now. Means we're probably getting rid of this block. And the same thing on this side.
Inventory full.
You lost observer drone, took your friend to an unknown thing. That's pretty cool. They like to talk about. Oh no, that's not gonna look good there.
Inventory full. Inventory.
They like to talk about the grids around them, and they're really cool. Really trying to think how this is gonna shape out. Let's see what we need right here. I'm squirreling all around. Definitely need this here. That's not it. This one here. No, no. What? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's not right. That's not right.
Inventory full.
It's that. So I'm gonna want to get another turret somewhere out front here. I'm honestly thinking it's gonna be there. And this one's gonna be an artillery turret. Then we're gonna have to heavy armor around this thing. Probably do something like that. Did it go invisible? Yeah, I don't understand where it went. This lost observer drone is so cute. I get slightly attached to them because they'll just follow you around and talk about grids. But I currently don't know where it is. Okay, let's go into our med real quick. Into our base. I want to get healed up. Or I think there's a survival kit in here. Isn't there? Or is that all the way upstairs? There it is. Yeah, so David, the idea is an actual have a drone carrier for the drone waves. I'm going to be building a ship on stream, not this stream, because I don't actually know when I'm going to wrap it up. But when we start thinking that we're going to wrap up this series, I'm going to build a very large drone carrier, and we're going to fill it with drones, some build and repair, and then we're going to head out there. And we're going to fight drones with drones. That'll probably work, just doing... What am I thinking? Like... This here should look good. Will this look good up here, though? Doesn't look fantastic. We could get rid of this area. Put something in there. I skipped it. It's this we want. Okay. A Kitty Hawk class? That sounds cool. We could probably get away with doing that there. So what does that mean? It's getting rid of this over here.
Inventory full.
What was it off that side? Trying to mirror this and... Okay, okay. That was that plus that. Okay, okay. And then we want this here. And then back to the other one there. And then that there. That'll actually fit perfectly right there. Well, hopefully we can go a little... When I start doing the drones in this, we can go over... I'm thinking of sticking another turret down here, but we can talk about it in here while I'm doing it. Let's curve down that way. One in there. Get back to our heavy armor. No, let's not do that there. I'm gonna need heavy armor blocks for this. Over that with heavy armor. Do 2 heavy armors in there. Yeah, if I'm gonna do a turret there, we're gonna have to do something like that. Get rid of this in here. We are gonna have to cover up. Man, that doesn't look horrible for right now. And then we'll do another turret right there. I'm thinking an assault again. Like every block I place. Where are you, Lost Observer? I do not know. You're watching me from somewhere. I assume you're watching me from somewhere. Okay, let's finish up this side. What do we need for this? 6. That's not going to be... Is it this one? Yeah. There. There. And then let's bring... We need this out of here. And then that. Another mining. Surrender all you... Where are you, dude? There's a mining carriage coming in. Are we gonna have to go? So what's coming after us? We have a bandit, 2 bandits. You didn't last very long. You almost shot me in the face. Yeah, I know. The party's starting, but I think we have the defenses right now that it shouldn't be that big of a deal. See how the guns are trying to shoot the artillery projectiles? Yeah, you underestimated me. Definitely underestimated me. Run away! Tempting to go after, but it's just gonna run away. Hey, Rami, how are you doing? Yeah, I noticed that way too long. It took me too long, David, to realize what is going in front of the sun. We just lost some of the blocks that we built, right? We have an awesome drone just hiding somewhere, watching us build and commenting on everything we're building on. My day's going pretty good. How's your day going, Rami? I put a wrong block here.
Inventory full.
Pick up the block. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What are we shooting at? What else has come back in? Another drone come back in? Got all those missed shots. We are definitely well defended now. Let's not get shot by our own guns. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I'm actually thinking of this. I'm either thinking that. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Or there is that block. Hold on, hold on. In here. It's not the right side. It's this side, isn't it? Yeah, that would fit in here. No, it won't. What am I talking about? That looks weird.
Inventory full.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Isn't there a block like that? Oh, if it was facing the other way, it would fit perfectly. Yep, that won't work. So we need... That'll work for now. Eating too much sugar. So that observer drone will never be aggressive to us. I don't like this hard angle right here. What do I have these as?
Inventory full. Inventory
I want to fix this hard angle right here.
full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I was thinking with perhaps that, but then we're gonna have to move out. We're gonna have to change this design right here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Energy low. Let's not kill ourselves again. Reese's peanut butter cups, man, I used to love eating them. I used to eat them all the time. Right now, my vice is Jolly Ranchers. I eat a lot of Jolly Ranchers. So now I'm actually going to need that block that I was just looking for this side. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this section right now. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna armor up some of this stuff. Let's go back to our heavy armor. Let's get some heavy armor in areas like this around the assemblers. Trying to think if we're good on guns. I mean, we're heavy. Our guns are heavily that way right now. We are gonna have to figure out this area is definitely gonna need some guns. We're gonna need some heavy armor in this area. We're not gonna be able to cover that up. I didn't think about that. That's gonna always be kind of seen. Weird. We're gonna have to rethink that design. Probably bring these thrusters out one block. Frozen Nutty Buddies. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring these out. Let's dump our inventory. Let's see if the grind works at all right now. It is working nice. We'll bring out those thrusters by one block. So they were, what, sitting back here? We're gonna need them to come out just one more. Let's grab some steel plates, some interiors, some steel plates, and construction components. So yeah, they were sitting back here. We want them to come out to there. Same back here. We want this out to there. Yeah, that'll be much better. Assuming that we can close up here. We can, okay. So we're gonna have to grind out this. Grind out this. It's not gonna close up that side either. Are we gonna have to move these out one more? Yeah, we're gonna have to move those out one more again. Okay, one more time. Let's move them out while the grinding is working. It got me hungry. You guys are getting me hungry. Guys are definitely getting me hungry. So if we move these out to what I just had them, so they were originally here. Move them out to here. We want to go to here. That should cover everything up. In chocolate. Right? We're covering everything in chocolate. What is that going to allow us to do? Nothing. We're not going to be able to place any guns really on this side. Are we going to be able to conveyor that up at all? Do we have a conveyor anywhere in here? Can we get a conveyor anywhere around here? Probably. We'll figure something out. We have this conveyor here, but that goes down, not up. We're gonna have to run a conveyor up that way from down here. How many gyros? I don't know how many gyros right now. Let's look at gyros right now. There's 2 gyroscopes. We could definitely move them. They're the ones that are sit in the main area. It's definitely not a bad place to shove some gyros in. Do we have any gyroscopes on our bar? Let's do our 4 gyros here because we'd actually move those ones out. I'm thinking we only need about 4 gyros for this. It's too bad we didn't find a large grid gyroscope anywhere. Prototech one. I'm not seeing gyroscopes in our bar right now. No. Let's actually do, let's do like 6. We'll do 6 gyroscopes. And we should not need any more than that. That means we can get rid of these other 2 gyroscopes. There's one there, and then there's one there. Okay, how is this looking? Not bad. What do we have? A mining survey drone pretty close to us? Some people may say that's not how you pronounce it, Phil. I'm seeing something I need to put in here real quick. Okay, do we have anything looking relatively like a ship here? I don't know what I'm going to do with that area, but I know that those windows need to move out of there.
Inventory full.
I definitely still want some windows looking out. I'm just not sure what I want to do with that right now. Let's get to our interior blocks. I want to do some inset wall stuff inside real quick. Let's go here, here. Let's do a wall light. Where's the wall light? There it is. Then we can do that there. That there. Get rid of these.
Inventory full.
Then I was thinking of doing... Those bay windows only go one way, don't they? Like if I wanted... Yeah, that's not gonna work. So my other idea was not the bay windows, but is it the bridge? Is it the bridge windows I'm looking for? I think it is. I think it is. Now that's not going to look that great right there. But we could then window up. I have an idea for this. It's not going to be these. So then I'm gonna half block. Where is it? Where is it? Actually, no, exactly what I want here. Are we good? Is that no? Okay. I thought our suit was screaming at us for a second. Someone's wife might have a taco. It's getting a little racy there. Hey, person, it's great to see you. How is your day so far? Person's just person. Window. We need the viewports, which are in this section right here. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to have to get rid of this area then. This is just not going to work the way I wanted it to. And then 5, we'll do that there. I'll do that for now. That looks a lot better right now. We are going to have to get rid of this, aren't we? I mean, we might as well do it right now while we can. Let's see how bad of an idea this is. It doesn't have much hydrogen in it, so it's not that big of a deal losing that right now. Well, you're the one who said it, Rami. It was a little weird. So we have a cargo container in there with a build and repair inside. I definitely think we need to still put the hydrogen tank here.
Energy low.
Yeah, there's my energy low. I don't know what bar or I need to really organize my bars. I feel like I said that every stream. Ramboli, I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about right now. If you could chill out just a little bit, that would be fantastic. A heavy armor version of the beam blocks would be awesome. That is a great suggestion. What am I looking for? A tank of some sort. I don't have one in here at all. We don't need this programmable block. Let's go tank. Here, let's get, I think we're gonna need that right there should work. Bill makes the best tacos. Okay, now we need a connector right there. We need to connect this back up after that makes this connector. Build this, please. Okay, take parking off and then lock it back up. Didn't float away. We're good. We're gonna need to come out and actually... No, that one can stay there. We're gonna need to reshape this a little bit so it covers that tank, because we do not want this tank getting blown up. I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, let's weld these up. We could probably just continue on with that. No, that's not gonna work. We can come out one. Oh, that's not where I meant to put that. Whatever. We're gonna do like a heavy armor cap right here. I'm not building right at all. I don't know if I want to fully cover this for aesthetic reasons. I would like these windows to be able to look out. So I'm thinking something like this. We definitely could put something here. Well, I guess, no, we could, I got an idea. Do we have heavy armor plates right now? Panels? I really like the beam blocks, but they are pretty weak. rather go to McDonald's. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do some panels here for this section, but I don't have any right now. So panel, we want heavy armor panels. Just throw them here for now. That'll at least give us some protection. Could we literally just get away with doing that right here? Does that look weird? No, we're gonna go full block. We're gonna go full block. Have heavy armor. No, we're not. I know what we're doing. Tempted to do that, to be honest. I'm really tempted just to go with that. Okay, what else do we need the shape here now, though? I love that block so much. I love beam blocks so much too. I use it in so much my builds. Oops, wrong button. Okay, we need to think about this bay now. We need to actually probably take out... Is this going to go for this, please? Nice. Oh, this does not do anything now. We're going to have to rethink that. Since we're using the different tank now, we don't have that side. So we're not going to have that docking area up here right now. That's fine. I don't know where else. We could make a docking area here for the miner. Or we can rethink and put the miner somewhere else. Let's get this off and clean up this area right now. I'd really like to clean up this area right now. Okay. We could put a docking port somewhere back here. We definitely have the ability to do that. Definitely have the ability to do that. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Do we have any of this? What am I looking for here? There we go. Hey, Matt. How are you doing today? Yeah, I went live early today. I had some time to do it, so I decided to. We need to definitely think where it is, because I don't actually think back here is going to be able to put a turret. By the looks of it. I have to mimic what I did on that side. On this side. Which is going to be a slight pain. Let's clean up some of this area right here. So how are we going to clean up this area right here? Hey, Steel Helix. How you doing? So where do I have? Okay, there we go. I was thinking we do this. And what is this? Thank you, Kim, for the subscription. Then we can do half blocks up here. No, no, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I have a different idea. Different idea. What if we continue the half block there? And then what would we need here? There's no block that goes here, is there? So we just encountered this problem earlier. The only thing that's going to work here would be doing another one of these. So we would need another one of these blocks here. Is that one of these blocks? No. Yes, it is. Now, what if we went into this? And did this for the top. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Hold on.
Energy low.
Oh, we need to go sit in our miner real quick. Chicken and mushroom risotto made with a wine sauce. That sounds fantastic. I mean, I don't expect to come in first place at all with people's lives. Okay. No, this is the this block. Doesn't look horrible. Doesn't really match with the bottom though, so maybe we'll try to mimic the bottom. What block did it do? Oh, it did mimic the bottom. It did those blocks. So it didn't do these blocks before it did the ones that go with these. Hold on. Oh, okay. I think I know what it did. Those. There we go. Now that has a nice mimicking of that bottom part. Oh, that's not what we want in there. Don't you hate when you place the wrong version of the block? Come on, pick up this stuff. There we go. Get these to here. And then that there. Oh, we definitely have some sides looking better right now. And this will get better over time. Right now, we're just filling in the gaps. We might have to bring this out wider at the bottom than the default. Also looks like our front is going to be the most heavily gunned part of the ship. Which could definitely be a problem. Trying to think where else we could throw guns, just looking at the conveyor ports right now that we have. Because it would be a good idea to have guns on other sides. We are going to have the connectors on our left and rights, like they currently are. I do have to work on getting this side over here like it is over there, which I will work on now. So let's grab that block. Is this on the inside? No, it's on the outside. No, I do have it that way, like that. Then this block. No, like that. Perfect. And then we just got to work on getting this to look like that. Over there. This is just going to be like a mobile base. To say we go out to the Factorum, we'll just sit this out far away. We can come back and repair and get ammo. It has always kind of just been our mobile base. Our home away from home. Thanks for stopping by, Phil. I hope the rest of your shift goes quick. Okay, okay. Gotta think how we did it on. It's so hard to mirror stuff sometimes. So if we go from that block, these need to get ground down.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory.
And all the glass again. Should be right. Can't really put a gun on this side. We also have to watch out because the way that this docks right now. Are we going to be able to really build stuff out? Doesn't really look like we can because the way that these... Yeah, we can't. The way this connects right now. It's not going. It's going to be very asymmetrical. This ship is going to be all that it can be. It's going to be very asymmetrical, though.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory.
Let's get those out. Get heavy armor up in here. I just don't know what to do with that other side right now, so I want to switch back over to here. Grab your parts. Not that great looking. Maybe we should mirror what goes on up there, up down here. The original build kind of did this before. That looks a little better. Is the lack of the mirror in survival? Yeah. I definitely build a lot more in creative. My trouble with this build and why it's messing with me is because it's already a build. If I just build in survival, I can build in survival. I've built a few ships already in survival, just purely in survival. If I start from scratch, building off of something like this is definitely causing me to have some issues. So this to that. What if we didn't do that here? And dig something kind of like, well, actually we could go grab these. There, and then went back to this here. Yeah, I don't have to worry about symmetry too much. This thing is not going to look pretty, probably. By a long shot, but it'll be our... I mean, it hasn't since we got it. I'm not going to ever say this was a very pretty ship. But it'll serve its purpose and do its job. My main thing to get this to a place where we could actually leave and get out with it. And then we'll beautify it as we go. Right now, the idea is to get it to a point where it can be in working order again. It got absolutely shredded by pirates, a vulture, while we were out hunting down Factorum. We came back with a lot of protect blocks, but our ship was destroyed. So what blocks do I have on that side? What block is this? It's a vent. That was an airlock, I think.
Inventory full.
What was this?
Energy low.
Energy low. Do I still have a med bay in here somewhere? Oh, I have this. Yeah, building asymmetrical is a challenge for me. If you've seen my carry-on, which I think you have, I've pasted it in on the potato yards. That was a fun build, and it definitely feels much better. It looks cool. Asymmetry can look absolutely stunning sometimes. And for the most part, I'm generally trying to be symmetrical. That's our center line right there. Just run this up. I want to get this filled in and look at what we're looking at for the interior. So what did this used to run? This had I think... Yeah, let's get rid of this real quick.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
It's not what I wanted. Don't do it. Where did I just place that block? Is there a reason you're trying to save the grid instead of building from the ground up? Because it's sentimental value. We will build from the ground up when we build our drone carrier, but this thing has just been with us. This is our first safe haven. So this series started out, I was just in my suit in space. And we died a lot of times. I don't actually remember the number. And eventually we found this ship, the pirate salvage carrier, the old one before the fieldwork update. And it's just been with us since then. And I don't want to lose it. I would feel sad if we didn't have it. And then it got coined the Spudweiser Light by Phil. It's been the Spudweiser Light, and it's been with us through a lot of stuff. We've jumped to the moon with it, got our gold. It's definitely got a ton of sentimental value right now. What am I thinking if I mirror that over here? Which one is that? That. To that. And then that. Still gonna do some of these old school stuffs. We are redoing this whole bridge with the other bridge blocks though. So if we just go in here and grab then we need these in here. Then we need that block there. Or did I go too far? I did went too far. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Should be that one. That should be right. It looks right. Yeah, it looks right. Okay, then what was underneath? Just running regular blocks? That's what it looks like. The timer block could probably go. We don't really need a timer block there. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. What blocks were on this side now, though? I also, right now, I'm just trying to fill in areas, and then we'll go back and fix them up. Like, plug in the holes that we have right now. What went on the other side of there? Just that? Then when what went there? Full block? That's what it looks like. So I'm thinking for this bridge, we could actually... I've been wanting to redo this bridge before this ship even got blown up. If Chad was here, he'd be so happy that I got rid of that curved, the cylinder passageway. So there are... Where are they? Can we do... I was thinking the bridge pieces like these. Would look better. Because they're kind of an upgrade to what used to be. We still are going to have to do that piece up top, aren't we? Yeah, that's an upgrade to what they were. Are we still going to... No, I'm not going to window those. We're going to do heavy armor. I think we're going to do heavy armor, though. So we got to grab a heavy armor version of that one. That already looks so much better right now. And then with the paint job, it's all going to come together. I kind of hate that we lost this as a... Hold on. I can't lose this.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
I can't lose that as a
full.
docking spot. So we're going to go back to the other oxygen or a hydrogen tank. If I can remember what bar it's in. That was like this, right? Yeah. And then we'll be able to do one of these off of here. No parking. Okay. Hey, look, it's like our normal time right now. So we still have our docking part up there. That's perfect. Inventory full. Inventory, yeah, I do have merch. I don't think it'll work like that. I think it just has to be aligned with exclamation mark merch. But yeah, we do have inventory full merch. This is all looking pretty nice. I'm not completely happy with it, and I'll probably end up redesigning it a little bit. Or the bot's tired. Nope, there it is. Okay. We're definitely probably gonna do a similar stair setup. Is this not on right now? No, it's not. Okay. Now it is. Okay, so we need the stairs going up to this portion.
Inventory full.
Let's get some interior blocks. I'm doing some those in there. Then what do we have for here? We could end up just doing that there, but I definitely want like an armor block there. And then that there right now. Then we need these stairs going up. Is this just a... No, that's not float. I thought it was just a floating block for a second. Was this how this was? That was like that. I think we lost our music. Give me 1 second, check up on our music, and I'll be right back. I'm also going to take a quick bio break. You should also take a bio break if you have to. Drink some water, and I shall be right back. Okay, and we're back. Hiding all the greeble blocks with greebling. Yeah, it's your layers of greebling, like an onion. How you greeble. It's how you truly greeble. Okay, where's that's gonna be our exit? Yeah, that exits. Okay, okay. What do we want for this? What if we did some pipe works? There, we grab a door. Sit in here for a second. Stare at the ceiling. What is that flying around out there? Another mining carriage? Has it said anything to us? No. Okay. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, okay. So we actually need to get rid of this block.
Inventory full.
Let's actually get rid of all these. Hold on.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Let's pretty this up just a little bit. And then we'll just grab these and redo what they had. So it's that on the bottom. I'm rotating this wrong. There we go. That looks a lot better. We might end up throwing in like an armory or something in this area. Yeah, so the layers come off. As the ship gets shot, the layers come off and it still looks greebled. It's thinking ahead. Okay, we definitely need this gone. Oops, wrong button. Is that another one right here? Yeah, another timer block. And there's timer blocks on this side that don't need to be there anymore. Is there anything we need to throw in here? Let's look at our battery. What is our battery like on this? Does this not have batteries? So we need some batteries. Let's throw some batteries in here. It's not a bad place to have them. Do we have batteries in our bars? Probably not. Okay, so how do we want these? I think that would look good. What block is down there that we're missing? Just a normal. I'm also planning to place a lot of this armor with interior or just other blocks. A lot of these blocks that I'm placing for armor, at least, is just temporary stuff. I always forget that this is right here. Look at this beautiful window. If this is, it's getting very close to airtight. This build and repair, we're gonna need to move a lot of this stuff.
Inventory full.
I don't want this anymore.
Inventory full.
Those windows might not work on that side, to be honest.
Inventory full.
I mean, I'll still try to make them work, but they might not actually work. I could get rid of this cargo container. That did not do what I thought it was going to do.
Inventory full.
We technically don't need this build and repair in here right now. Uh-oh. We messed everything up. Stream elements, you're talking too much. Why? Does it make sense to even have a refill station right here? No. It doesn't hurt to have a refill station here, though. It's still going to cause the same problems, though. Then we're just going to conveyor this right here. Lord Krythik. This is Space Engineers 1. Okay, what block are we going to want here? Could be something like that. That just makes me want to get rid of that now.
Inventory full.
Yeah, it's definitely got some time until 2 is where I want it. I wouldn't say it's not worth playing right now, but it's just not what I'm looking for. It's getting developed nicely. They're getting new blocks every week, listening to feedback. Okay, what do we have here? Trying to think where we're going to shove the building repair right now. This was also temporary. We're going to have to move that around. I'm not looking to do that right now, though. I was just trying to yet again plug up a little bit of holes. What happened here? Did these get added and I shouldn't have put them in? Yeah, that was probably it.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, this I just had. To the lights, let me look. I definitely messed up somewhere.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, so where did I mess up? Those, yeah, so, okay. That is what it should be. Not that one, though.
Inventory full.
Maybe we can just do that all the way to the end. Yeah, we could. Since they switched up their roadmap, we could actually have survival sooner than we thought we were going to. Military enforcers pretty close. Still have to figure out what we're doing. The bridge. Want another... No, that's not what I meant to grab. This one. Probably not going to do that one. Then grab this and go like that to there. Up to the bridge. We could technically fly this right now. It's not airtight though. We got this massive area back here I need to figure out and close up. You like this pirate state? I like it too. I really like this station. That is that to this block over here. I understand what was going on. Kind of looks like another one of these. This was that. It's not gonna work right now, but I'm just trying to see what we can do. Definitely gonna have to do something else back here. I'm just seeing if I can plug up and make it airtight again. Right now, that's my goal. You actually use gyro or to combat what? Wait, it started the dread slowly spinning. And then you use gyro override to stop it. Are we? We are not. So what is our issue with? We don't have a vent in here? That could be problematic if we don't have a vent in this room right now. But I would think that we should be airtight. I mean, this looks not ideal for airtightness. It's not what we want. Let's just put these in, that in there right now. Oh, look. We got air tightness now. That was the only thing stopping us. Forgot we had this vent right here. We have airtightness. We have technically a ship that, to my knowledge, can go in every direction. Let's look at this thing. We have thrust in every direction. Yes, we have thrust in every direction. Can we test that real quick? Yep. No. So those hydrogens at the bottom are not connected to something. But it looks like every other direction is. So we have to find out what's going on in that bottom one. So those bottom ones, what is wrong with these? Why don't you have hydrogen? Probably gonna have to move these out anyway. What is up with these? It's definitely heading towards gun spam, and I definitely don't want gun spam. Yeah, these definitely should have had... No, they shouldn't have. Do you notice a problem with this conveyor line? Yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing behind them. It would be smart to take... like that. I still think I don't want them to come out there, though. I think it might be better to have them come out somewhere up here instead. We still got to close up this area down here and figure out how we're doing that. I kind of really want to take it out for a test flight. We need to, this is going to be our left docking. Budweiser light, left docking. Oh, we should probably left connector in here. Let's see how bad of an idea this is. It's getting a test flight right now just to make sure that it's all good. I don't even know how much hydrogen it has. It has no hydrogen in it. There has to be some hydrogen coming from the Leviathan, right? Okay, so we need connector. Switch lock. Well, we do have the ions, but look at that. It works. We have a good amount of gyros. The Leviathan thrusters are not helping. Yeah, that feels much better than this ship used to be. That is much better. The Budweiser light is feeling much better these days. Okay. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Let's get the Leviathan thrusters back on. Yeah, boom. You were expecting an explosion? I did remove a hydrogen tank, and I did replace it, actually. The hydrogen tank's up where it was. There's a hydrogen tank right down here, but what we need ice. Is that Wagner Anthony? Thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, it won't be filled because I'm pretty sure we are completely out of ice. No, we have it sitting in an oxygen generator somewhere. But what we need to do, there is a... I think the next thing I want to build is actually a projection of a ship. I have something called the... Let me get it up right now. I have a large grid mining ship that I want to bring into this world that's going to make all of our resource gathering not a problem whatsoever. So let's go to the build and repairs and control panel, not wherever what I was doing there. Why is there only 3 build and repairs? Oh, it's the 2 base ones. Okay. Okay, then we're going to... What are we going to do it off of, though? I could probably have it docked to here if I line it up right. So let's get a projector. I don't know that I still have a projector. I do. Okay, good. Let's grab parts for a projector real quick. We're gonna have to weld this up. It said it grabbed all the components. It did not. Let's get our harvester in here. So I built this ship on survival, a private world. That's not what I'm doing. Think for a second before you do it. Projector, harvester. I built this in a private world server that we used to play survival. A few of us. So we want the harvester. We want to line this up so it'll actually be docked up. The problem is this is a hydrogen-based ship. That's not what we want. That should be good. Where is its docking point? That should be good. Nope. Right there. And then let us turn the build and repairs back on. Let's actually, no, let's get a keep projection. Let's hope that we have the components to build this. This is a nice large grid miner that I built in survival that I'm pretty proud of. Is that not going to count itself? It's not going to count that it can build it. So none of it's buildable right now. Hold on. Maybe we'll move it out one and we'll just dock it. I would think that would be buildable. See if that works. Come on, build and repair, do your job. Because as much as I love this little Rotsprecher, we need a large grid. I don't want to keep having to ferry back the small resources that I can gather. I gotta find out where this ice is, though. So there's... What is it? Ice is sitting in something called an oxygen generator. That's sitting on this, isn't it? There's an oxygen generator, I think, sitting inside this. Oops. I just vented the whole ship. I think this is considered an oxygen generator, which now... I don't know that it's even on. It's not. So that should be filling some hydrogen tank. this is the Spudweiser light one. So it's now being filled. So this has been off the whole time. Fantastic. How we do things here. Act like we know what we're doing. Yeah, but this can hold a ton of components. And it can mine it out pretty fast. And we'll head over, so probably next time. It also has, if I remember, this has a jump drive. Doesn't it say? Yeah, this has a jump drive up near the front. It has 2 jump drives. Just like the time that I didn't know that I had radio spectrometry for how long. Definitely. I know what I'm doing, I promise. I promise that I know nothing. We should have the components to build this. We're just not going to have the components. Okay, I take that back. We have the components to build this, and we probably have the hydrogen that we can steal from another ship to go grab a ton of ice. But that'll be next week. Unless another stream pops up at some other time. I can never tell what's happening. I didn't expect this stream to be as long as it was. But we're going on 3 hours right now, which is crazy. We got a lot done. What did we do? We've repaired back up the Leviathan. It looks like everything's good to go on it. Yeah, this Leviathan looks like it's back up and running. What else? We got our Protect box back, the reactor sitting in there. And we got a jump drive over here. We got a lot of work done on Spudweiser Light. And now we're starting to print out the Cambria Prime. Yeah, a lot of the stream has just disappeared from me too. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matt. You said you want to go back and watch the VOD. All that I just said didn't happen. I'm just making stuff up because, as you know, on these streams, nothing happens. Nothing ever happens. Nothing has happened. Nothing will happen. This is a giant bowl that we eat our potato soup out of. We just got to fire it up so we can cook our soup. There we go. That's how we cook our soup. Our potato soup. God, that is so blinding. Now it needs to cool down. I know. I mean, I love this community. They know how to joke. The humor on this community is fantastic. I was just commenting on that on Tuesday. Ivan would be proud. I still am keeping potato soup going. There's a lot more to do on the ship. I am rushing some parts here and there, but it literally is because it is... I'm working off someone else's build, and I'm trying to keep some of the characteristics of it. And it is going to be a mess. This build is just going to be a mess. Because it's like some of my ideas, some of whoever originally built this' ideas. I don't have any steel plates on me. I want you guys to do your welding job of what you're doing, but I also just want to fill this in real quick so it's not just being held on what it was being held on by. Game's freaking out for a second. There we go. Must be loading something and it's kind of scary. Focus on that first, guys. Yeah, get this done. Yeah, very crispy. Well done soup. Those thrusters are crazy. What do the ions look like? Those look pretty normal. I might just have the Hydro. I think I just have the Hydro mod in. Yeah, there's a bunch that still needs to be done on this. But for a while, it's just going to look kind of rough. And hopefully by the end of the series, Spotwiser Light will reach its final form and be perfect looking. What did I just do there wrong? Because that's not what goes there. This is just its secondary form. It took a beating, and it's going to have a rough secondary form, and then it will blossom into a beautiful butterfly. There's a closing red signal. What is it? I'm not even paying attention to it. This one over here, the armed mining tender. That'd be tempting to take on. So the armed mining tender is the pirated... what's it called? The one we've dealt with a lot that has a shakedown drone. It's the pirate. There's a pirated version. The mining carriage is the armed mining tender. This is going along pretty fast. I like that we had this stuff to do the jump drives. Or at least one of the jump drives. It's probably going to take some time to get those superconductors. Also, if you guys like any of the designs that aren't on the workshop, just let me know and I will work on getting blueprints. So like this one, the Cambria Harvester, I definitely would get that on the workshop. Just know that it's using modded thrusters from Outer Planetary Consolidation. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. It definitely has its problem, like its
Energy
issues. Oh, energy low. Newtonian physics. I don't have to worry about thruster placement, but I already have... Yeah, there's a mod that does that, isn't there? I forget what it's called, but your thruster placement does matter. Hey, Matthew. How is your potato day going? The top, if you look at the top, it still looks somewhat like the original. We're gonna have to move this all out though. This whole section here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it right now. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But it does have to be moved out to cover the thrusters just a little bit more. It's also, we do need to come back at some time and think of how we're going to get... We need turrets or some type of defense on this side. We can't just leave the back open like this. Let's check the progress on this right now. 133 at 287. Sound pretty good. Our production, how's our assembler doing? We do not have the gravel. Are we missing gravel? The thing that everybody throws out, yeah, we're actually missing gravel. Are we gonna have to have a survival kit just eat up some stone? Yeah, the top is definitely, but I'm thinking it's I can definitely mirror this over here. I just have to think how I'm gonna dock this up if I do that. It also doesn't have to be symmetrical. So we might not be able to do that. Yeah, because if I'm gonna have to dock up, we might just have to leave this kind of how it is. Or at least have like a protruding connector and not go flush with it like we did on this side. It's gonna be funky. It definitely is gonna be funky. I am surprised that this was built so fast. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some gravel going. What are the ways you can get gravel other than the survival kit? Yeah, we definitely do piston. I'm not super happy about doing subgrids, but we definitely could do. What if we did that? This side was just like a custom side with a piston that poked out, so when it was docked up, it would bring it in flush. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. There are some ideas. We might just custom make this connection because we know that the Leviathan docks to it. Or we could try the Leviathan dock and we could spin it and see if the Leviathan can dock to that side, but I don't think it can because the... I don't know though, it might be able to. I would love to try to mirror it and see if the Leviathan can dock to it that way. We would have to undock it and then redock it. Mine is refined stone. Stone just... I guess stone just does. I don't know why I was thinking survival kit was one of the only ways. So we are definitely missing the gravel. Let's actually do that real quick. Let's go grab some stone real fast from the closest place. Where's the closest asteroid? So, no. Salvage drone. We have scavenger drones coming out. Never mind. We're not doing any of that. We're docking back up. Because we are under attack. There's another mining tender, yeah. It's great to know how well defended we are these days. Yeah, I think the guns will get in the way too, but it would be nice to build it up and then see what we would have to build. Like how we'd have to alter it so it could duck. Yeah, well, we're good. It's gonna send out more drones. Possibly. Oh, just one of those shots definitely just nailed it. Look at it. Is that gonna go smack into that asteroid? No, it's probably further than the asteroid. I need a small fighter just to go after that right now. It's the thing we still need to build. I think it's on our to-do list. Is to build the hyena. It's gonna be a smaller, large grid. Yeah, let's look at this. So we have the Starship Enterprise that we need to build at some point. This we need to survive. Hyena, attack ship. Always hate bruiser A's. I do. Dance, potato. More docking potato positions. We've done some of those things. I don't think that pirate salvage carrier is going to come mess with us. Defensive drones, I don't know. I'm definitely not going to do AI defensive drones around the base because they are not extremely reliable. What else is? We have that armed mining tender over there. That's not going to come in the way. I have not danced. Yeah, let's dance. We're getting to the point where we need to wrap things up. So let's go dance. Let's go dance in our disco. We haven't danced in our disco. I'm going to send a warning out there real quick. These lights are a bit much. If you are sensitive to flashing lights, look away. Because we're going into disco mode and we're going to dance a little bit. Do we have a dance on our bar still? Okay, good. We do. Here we go. It's dancing time. I warned you the lights are crazy. They're not as crazy because we have those other lights below us. Uh-oh. Do we have to turn off those other lights? Our disco node needs to turn off these lights. Is that better? It's a little better. What is our... Okay, 3 and 4. We have not danced in a while, though. But yeah, we've been going live for 3.5 hours. That is 2.5 hours more than normal. It has been awesome. Thank you all that stuck around for the full time. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, starting generally at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes stuff like this happens, though, where I get to go a little bit longer. Join the Discord if you're not part of the Discord. Like the stream if you like to scream. To scream. Yeah, like the stream if you like to scream. Potato, potato, potato. Subscribe if you're interested in being part of the community and you like what you're seeing. There's plenty more to come. I have many videos I'm working on. Like I said, live streams every week, twice a week. We just had a Steam group come up. Join the Discord. The link to the Steam group is in there. You can also find us if you look up Aegir and Engineer Coffee Steam group. We have a race event in the works still we're working on. We have a community build event that we're working on. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. And I will see you in the next video, stream, wherever I see you next. Thank you all for watching.